Good evening. Welcome to my channel. I'm in the car. It's dark. I can't really do anything about the lighting, so just bear with me. I'm waiting on my sister, so I thought in order to kill a little bit of time, Alright, let's get started. What message do we got for my collective? Or shall I say the collective I'm a part of? Because it's not mine. And if you notice a lot, I don't know if you notice with me, but with other readers, but definitely with me, a lot of my readings apply to myself. So I'm saying the collective I'm a part of. Three of Swords. So, healing some situation in which at one point there was heartbreak or loss or tragedy. Nine of Cups. This makes me feel like the healing is a step that you're going to need to take in order to get your wish fulfillment, in order to get what you want. Either that or you are very well aware that healing is something that you're not done with. And, it's like your goal right now. And maybe some of you, because this could be drinking, like overindulgence. Maybe some of you are trying to heal an alcohol addiction. That's not for everybody. It's not alcohol. It could be some type of drug. It could be eating too much. It could be too many hoes. Whatever addiction you got, you realize you need to heal it. And you need to heal it in order to get what it is that you really, really want. Which is the Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles. Long-term building and abundance. The culmination of all of your hard work. Your gains. At the end of your life, you want to have something solid that you can stand on, that you built, that you were a part of. And it's like, if you are struggling with an addiction, it's like that thing is impeding your progress. It's slowing you down. Like, I don't know. It's like if you don't heal, if you're having a hard time healing it, you may be feeling like you don't know if you'll get to this Ten of Pentacles. But I feel like whoever I'm talking to, there's a strong desire for it. And it's like, I know what I need to do. The Ten of Swords and the Six of Wands. The Ten of Swords being in the reverse is, I don't want to say healing again repetitively, but it's like trying to recover. Trying to recover something, that damn near killed you. Something that could have took you out for good, but it's trying to take the hard knocks that you have been through and learn from them in order to gain victory and success. And like I was saying, this card could be recovery. So if you are an addict, alcohol, drugs, all those other things that we talked about, it's becoming successful through this recovery. Finally getting some recognition for it too. And it's like, even if you do slip up, people are seeing your progress. And it's like, if you haven't made it there yet, when you do make it there, you'll be getting recognition for the work that you have done. From bringing a dead situation back to life. Maybe somebody said that they had heard you was dead. I thought that guy overdosed. And nope. Rising from the tomb. The Tower in the reverse. This is an avoidable catastrophe. This is something that doesn't have to happen. And it's like putting you on this path to healing. I feel it goes two ways. It's going to stop you from facing a tower. Like, towers will come and towers will go. But it's a feeling of like losing everything. Like, that is a possibility if you don't get this under control. Sure, you can recover from a tower, but you have to crawl out from underneath the heavy ass bricks and hope that you can get the attention that you need, medical, the care, whatever that you need in order to make it out and heal and move forward and get better. But it's like, this is an avoidable catastrophe. The road that you were going down or that you are going down does not have to happen. We have the Hierophant in the reverse, the Ace of Wands, and the Empress. Now, I feel like somebody is also out of connection from someone that they feel like is their person. And it's like, in order to get back to this Empress, in order to have a brand new passionate beginning with this Empress, it's like there will be no commitment with this person unless these things are addressed. And it's like, I feel like I'm talking to a masculine, and masculine could be female or male, but it's like, you know that this is something that you want. You know that this is something that you want. It's in the reverse right now because you're not in connection with each other. And you know that you can't make it right unless you've taken the steps to heal this addiction. And the Queen of Cups. So with the Empress again, this could be a mother figure. This could be a baby's mother. This could be your wife who you are in separation from. This could be someone that you saw in that light. Like, they could be the mother of your children. You could see yourself having a family with this person. But I feel like this person, I don't feel like they're keeping their distance, but I feel like they're not reaching out. Because even though they still have all love for you and it's unconditional, they know that you're going through this. And it's like they can't be a part of it. But intuitively, they know and they're well aware of what's going on. The Three of Wands, seeking expansion, looking forward, looking towards, what do you call it, greater, broader horizons, wanting more for yourself. And I feel like this is you, person who I'm talking to, wanting more for yourself than to stay stuck in a toxic cycle, toxic behaviors that are getting you nowhere close to where it is that you want to be, which is the Ten of Pentacles, and wanting to move forward and expand from that. But I feel like it's also this Queen of Cups' energy, where she's saying, like, I want to move forward, and if I have to leave you behind in order to do that, then that's what I have to do, because I know that you have to do what you have to do. I gotta go.
A few moments later.
Alright, I'm back. I had a phone call. But, like I was saying, with the Three of Wands there, it's like the Queen of Cups is willing to move forward and leave this other person, any other situation behind in order to move towards the horizons that she wants to move towards. However, she's going to leave this walking stick behind so that this person can use it on their own journey, and maybe they can catch up to her because she's going. She's got her hand on her walking stick and she's ready to proceed forward. You have the King of Wands in the reverse. You get a clarifier on that to make sure it's not a new person that's entering the picture here. But if we're talking about the masculine energy that I'm picking up on, you, sir, masculine, it's like this will anger this masculine. This masculine doesn't want to be left behind. And it's not like a rageful, vengeful anger, but it's more possession and jealousy. I feel like they want to lay a claim to this King of Cups, or this Queen of Cups, with her unconditional love. This masculine recognizes who she is, but he knows that he is not ready, he is not stable to meet her with the energy that she has. And he knows that she will move forward, but he does not like that. It does not sit well with him. I feel like mentioning I saw that Temperance card in the reverse while I was shuffling, and to me that's somebody they're still struggling. Somebody struggling with addictions, with finding balance. And the Ten of Swords in the reverse comes out again, struggling with recovery. Like maybe every time that they try, they have backslid. And maybe they don't know which steps to take. Maybe, and then here's that Temperance card, Temperance in the reverse. Yeah, they're having a hard time with their addictions. They don't know which steps to take. They don't know how to break out of this cycle. I feel like they're very impulsive and they don't know how to control their emotions. I feel like their emotions get the best of them, and that's part of the issue whenever it comes to conquering these addictions. It's like they fall back on that whenever things get overwhelming for them. They just go, fuck it. I don't know if they have any other coping skills or mechanisms that they know how to work with, other than to fall back on what they feel like is an temporary comfort. But with the Fool card here, somebody is wanting to take a leap of faith regardless, that they know that they're taking a risk. They know that they are risky, but they still want to take a leap of faith, even though they haven't completely healed this addiction. They haven't healed their inner childhood wounds. They haven't found a way to cope. They still don't want to miss out on an opportunity, and they want to take a leap of faith, and they want to have a fresh start. They want to have a new beginning. They just don't know how, but they're willing to take a blind leap. They're willing to take a step. Like, I don't know what I'm doing, but I'm just going to walk forward with you like I see you going. This is the person who the walking stick was left behind for. And they go and they pick up this walking stick and they start off on their journey. They don't need much. They don't have much. But they're willing to go. And I feel like they're carrying with them this hope and this offer. Like they're hoping for something to come out of this with this Queen of Cups. I feel like this person, they feel like they are extremely loyal, that they will be at this Queen of Cups beck and call, which I don't think that she would require someone to be at her beck and call, but this person is willing to. With strength here, masculine, this masculine does not want to give up on this connection. And it's like, if on the flip side, if this is for the feminine or a mutual energy, it's like there is some kind of hope here, as long as the people are willing to have endurance, willing to put in the work, willing to take the time and work through things. She is someone who can tame a beast. She can comfort him and put his rage at rest. I feel like this masculine has a lot of rage, and she knows how to calm and comfort and quieten him. And maybe this masculine has a little issue where he likes to pop off at the mouth, or he, I don't even think he says what he wants without thinking. I think he knows exactly what he's saying. He just doesn't care. Like, in situations where some people would handle it more gracefully, this masculine is the King of Wands in the reverse. If you slight him, you are going to hear about it. And she is somebody that can help him, like, rein in that abrasiveness and to find balance. And I feel like, that saying, their bark is worse than their bite. I feel like in this situation, no, his bark is not worse than his bite. His bite is pretty fucking vicious. But I feel like she is something that can help him find the balance and to quieten down the turmoil within him. With that Temperance card being in the reverse, she's someone that can turn that Temperance card right side up, and to help him, to guide him, to help him to find the coping mechanisms that he needs in order to tame this monster that's dwelling inside of him. Because he does not address the issues that have caused this monster. He just feeds them things. He just feeds himself things to quieten them down. He drinks or he does drugs to shut them up, but it's only temporary. There's still that child inside that's raging. I look over, I don't have my music on because I don't want to be having my videos taken for copyright infringement, but look over at my radio and the song by Avril Lavigne, Complicated, is on. It's like, this is a complicated situation. Things aren't going to be easy, and it's not as cut and dry for this Queen of Cups as, well, I'll just leave him alone. No, she understands that he has things that he needs to work through, but nonetheless, that's his duty and his job to work through them. All she can do is provide support and to provide guidance and some comfort when necessary or when needed, but it's not her responsibility. She's still willing to move forward if this masculine isn't willing to put in the work. Because it's not her job. It's not your job. It's nobody's job to save anybody. All you can do is be there, like, and hold space, Like, you don't actually have to be there with them every step of the way to support somebody with your heart. The Sun card here, most positive card in the deck. It seems like shining some light on the situation, shining some light in the dark places will help to bring a sense of hope and joy to this masculine, to this connection. And it's like, it feels like something where it's a work in progress. And it's like, as you're going through the journey and you're using your discernment, and you can automatically sense and feel that there's people that you just should not deal with, just move forward. Like, if there's any signs of karmic behaviors, red flags, just keep going forward. But it's with that song Complicated and the Sun card here, it's like it's not as simple as that. It's not as simple as just moving forward. It's almost like there's a purpose here within this connection. And I don't think it's this Queen of Cups' job to go in and save this King of Wands. But I feel like she is a light to him in a dark place. Whereas before he didn't have any guidance, I feel like she is one who can show him the way. Immediately below that was the Two of Cups. So this masculine could see this connection, and maybe even this Queen of Cups, maybe it's a mutual energy where they see this connection, where they can look at this person as an equal, as somebody that they can relate to. In some ways, a potential partner, in whatever manner that may be, whether they work together, whether they have a relationship together. But it's like two people who in some way see each other as equals. And so I don't feel like it's like she's giving up on him because she knows that he can make it. But she is not going to just wait around. She will give him the tools that he needs so that he can catch up to where she is. All the while, she's still walking. And then the Eight of Swords. This masculine is trapped in his thoughts about this connection. Maybe obsessively thinking about, how this person could be with them in a relationship. They want it to be that. They see it that way. And they cannot get this person off of their mind. They can't get the connection off of their mind. They can't get the potential off of their mind. And this Eight of Swords, also mutual energy, this feminine, she could be somebody who has several suitors or lots of options. And she might be somebody who also really wants to have a partnership, but she also feels trapped because she does want a partnership, but she's not willing to settle for less. And if somebody is representing less to her, if somebody has red flags to her, that means I can't settle, I must move on. But she's stuck here because it's like she doesn't know who to move on with, who to move forward with. I feel a sense of disillusionment on the Queen of Cups side, not knowing who is who and what is what. And I've been getting signs throughout this week about whatever's being represented to you, whatever it is that you're seeing, it's not what you think it is. You think something is one thing, but it's actually something else. So, for example, she might think that one person is her person, but this person that she's been thinking is her person the whole time, it isn't. And she might look at this masculine and be like, he's got a drug addiction. He's not healed. That's obviously not my person. But it's like with that disillusionment, you don't want to close off an option without truly knowing what is there. what is buried beneath, what is the potential there. And it makes sense to me that a divine feminine's divine masculine could be a hidden gem. Something that other people might look at and think it's just a rock. But sometimes you just gotta polish it off and make it shiny. And it might be the most valuable stone you've ever held in your hand. The star, healing, and destiny. I feel like this divine feminine has the potential to help this masculine find his way, to help to heal him. I feel like she doesn't even have to say anything or do anything. I feel like it's just her presence, her energy in his life is comforting and healing. Like, I can take a deep breath and I feel so much better just having you near me. I feel so much better now that you're in my life. But I almost want to cry. Like, I feel like this healing leads to the destiny. Which is the Hierophant. It's a commitment. It's marriage. It's partnership. Ordained by God, by a higher power. And when it's ordained by God and higher powers, like, there's nothing that can stop it. No addiction can stop it. No people can stop it. No assumptions can stop it. No illusions can stop it. So we're dealing here with a masculine who is probably going through some kind of dark night of the soul. They're going through that tower. Maybe the tower has already fallen for them, and they are in that spot where they're crawling out of the rubble. And maybe that care, that attention that is given to them is this Queen of Cups. Maybe as this masculine's tower has fallen and he's crawling out of the rubble, hoping to be seen, hoping to be, I'm getting a vision of, like, what's her name? Florence Nightingale, the nurse who would, brave the battlefields to help the wounded soldiers. I'm getting a feeling like that. As he's crawling out of the rubble, there's this Queen of Cups here to help heal him, to help put him back on his feet, to help him get all the way out. And it's like, had she not been there, he may just lay in the rubble and succumb to his injuries. But just her being there, her energy, her presence, gives him the hope to hang on. We're dealing with the masculine that has issues. We're dealing with the Queen of Cups who's highly intuitive, but who has also been through a lot, seen some things, and is refusing to let anything else slow her down. We have the Seven of Wands in the reverse. I feel like there is a sense of guardedness with this Queen of Cups. I think I said Queen of Wands a while ago. I meant Cups. There is a sense of guardedness with this Queen of Cups, but with it being in the reverse, it's like there's some need or some urgency for her to let down her guard. And she doesn't have to fight everything. Everything is not an enemy. Everything is not out to get her. And maybe she's been in this stage of feeling like that. Of feeling attacked, of feeling stalked, of feeling not protected herself. So in order to protect herself, she has this fortress up with barbed wire and moats and piranhas and all of that. But it's like with this seven wands coming up, it's like that's not really necessary. That it's okay for you, feminine, to let down your guard with this, because everything isn't always what it seems. We have a Knight of Cups and the Sun card. I feel like with the Knight of Cups and the Sun card, and this Queen being so guarded, I feel like this masculine is bringing forward to her this message of love. They are expressing to her a message of love. And with the Sun card there too, it's like this is a yes. This is something that could be good. This is something that, you might be able to count on. This isn't something that you fear. This isn't something that you need to fear. On a side note, and this will not be for everybody, but with that Knight of Cups and the Sun card too, this masculine seeing a future with you may see a child in that future. And I feel like with the Sun card coming up again, not only is she a light in his darkness, but I feel like in a sense that she has had the darkness all around her. And this is a beam of light that will scatter it all away. Like, I'm getting the word like protection. And I feel like I was getting that feeling earlier, like she has been through things with karmics where, come to find out, they are enemies and they are out to get her, which has put her in this paranoid state of mind. But with that Sun card, it's like those karmic masculines that she was dealing with that were of the dark. She's surrounded by darkness, enemies all around. And I feel like with this person coming in, that will no longer be an issue. They will scatter like darkness does, like cockroaches do whenever the light's turned on. I almost want to throw up. I feel so sick right now. But it's almost like a feeling of where you've just been through a lot and you just have so many emotions that your body can't handle it. So you get sick, you get queasy, you feel it in your stomach, like you're sick to your stomach over everything. And I feel like it's almost a feeling of when it feels like all is doomed and all is lost, but then all of a sudden this relief, this savior comes from out of nowhere. It's that kind of sick where you don't expect it. It's just overwhelming. The emotion is overwhelming. You're not expecting this person to come in and be who they are. Because moving forward, down the road, in the distant horizons, there is going to be healing and a release of this toxic connection. This masculine can beat this addiction, but it is going to be a road to travel. I'm not saying it's going to be hard. I'm not saying it's going to be easy. But it can be done. We have the Ace of Cups in the reverse. That's going to get a clarifier because that's talking about sadness, love lost, maybe love wasted. What's the Ace of Cups in reverse? Why is it in reverse? Because the King of Pentacles? Oh, guys, I gotta go. I gotta go pick up my sister. But I'll probably record later and we'll add more to this.